The Carabao Cup third round brings Arsenal to Staffordshire for their first meeting with Port Vale in almost 30 years. Many of these supporters won't even have been born to witness the Gunners' last visit in the late 90s. And they themselves would have to be in their late 90s to remember the previous one before that. So it's no surprise then that Mikel Arteta's men have been greeted by Vale Park's biggest crowd in almost 3 decades. The Vale had to go the distance to defeat Mansfield on Saturday, so Darren Moore calls on 4 pairs of fresh legs tonight. Liam Gordon limped off at the weekend, so Jaheim Headley starts at left wing back in Vale's favoured back 5. Young midfield duo George Hall and Reece Walters are given the nod as Moore opts for energy over experience. And up front, informed Devante Cole drops to the bench with Ronan Curtis preferred after scoring Vale's 95th minute winner on Saturday. Mikel Arteta has grabbed the opportunity to rotate with both hands, making 9 changes to Sunday's Premier League side. Among them, Kepa makes his Arsenal debut in goal. Christian Norgard is also handed his first start for the club. Mikel Merino brings up a half-century of Gunners' appearances. Sunday's second-half substitutes Bukayo Saka and Eberechi supports Gabriel Martinelli in attack. Martinelli is free. Oh, it's left for EZE! But what a moment for him. Eberechi scores his first goal since returning to his boyhood club. And it just took less than 8 minutes into this game. Arsenal lead by 1-0.
What a really cool finish from Eberechi EZE there. We've just moved the ball really quickly, 1 and 2 touch. Comes out to Martinelli. You think, is he going to take the full-back on? Just plays a little give and go with Lewis Skelly, who's come actually, and you think that EZE is going to hit it with his left foot. He lets it roll across his body, opens it up, inset with his right foot, just side foots it past Gauchi in the...
He means in his last 3 domestic games, EZE has 2 assists and a goal now. Curtis back to support, and that means that Ben White is left unmarked, and here's Ethan Nwaneri. Took a deflection on its way through. It will be an Arsenal corner.
Again, we move it really well on that right-hand side. Comes back out to Ben White, just a little reverse pull into Nwaneri. Just see there, we've got 5 players in the box. Nice little reverse pass from Ben White.
Finds Marino. In for EZE. Good low stop by Joe Gauchi. Denies Eberechi a second goal tonight. Plenty of targets for Curtis to fire this one in towards. Nice meter teammate. Mosquera was underneath that one trying to clear, and then EZE.
Just seeing there, Port Vale just trying to create a little bit of pressure from the corner. Connor Hall winning the first header, and then obviously the ball just looping up in the air. Maybe you'd like to see Kepa come out and take control.
Towards that near post, it was flicked on, still not being dealt with. But that is loose, and Saka invited to get involved, and look, away he goes, Gabriel Martinelli rowing through. Expertly timed challenge by Joe Gauchi.
Well, Gauchi loafers just behind his back 5, does really well. I thought at first that Martinelli was just going to get a little tip beside him. 65 minutes, Bukayo Saka. He'll be well pleased with his run out. Big sigh of relief from all the Arsenal fans, obviously, because he took that knock in that second half, which was like that collision with Walters, but it's obviously just an impact injury.
Mikel Arteta said that he was chomping at the bit to get back to the pitch again, Bukayo Saka, so I think he was always going to play a part this evening. And so too is this talented 15-year-old, Max Staumann. Scored for the under-21s against Wolves at the weekend. That did mean that he missed the matchday squad for Manchester City, but it is still important to find that balance, isn't it? So he's not just being involved with the squad, not playing too much competitive football. Having those Premier League 2 outings is incredibly valuable for his development too. Here comes Max Dowman. Out to Headley, who has seen off the challenge of Bukayo Saka already.
That's the last thing you need when you've just seen one of the best players in the Premier League. You know, you've gone toe-to-toe, I think you're doing quite well, and then you see a 15-and-a-half-year-old upstart that comes on, who's brilliant with the ball at his feet, wants to take you on 1v1.
Well, it's Arsenal's turn to go for a longer throw-in. Odegaard, plenty of height on that one. White hits it. It was ambitious, shall we say. At arm's length. The second goal, and passes like that from Kepa perhaps aren't going to help. Here's Devante Cole! It was dipping.
Again, it's just lack of concentration, really stop and play from Kepa. So we're playing coming up to 78. What a ball that is from Max Dowman.
Perez in behind. That's an excellent block by Cameron Humphreys.
Yeah, Gyökeres has got to be a little bit sharper. It's a brilliant ball from Max Dowman. That as the ball drops down, right, he should be in it on the volley. But what he's done is he's let it drop just there, just hit it on the volley of his right foot. Then that doesn't give Humphreys a chance to come back and get his sliding tackle in. Just got to be a bit sharper there, Gyökeres.
Trossard, that's a lovely take. Leandro Trossard gets Arsenal second. And the touch was beautiful, the finish emphatic. And Arsenal will be in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup draw.
Trossard just has that look on his face of, that's what I do. I come on, I either have an assist or score a goal. As the ball dropped out the air, it was a magnificent touch. Obviously Saliba just looking to run at Trossard. Then you look there, it's Humphreys who's playing Trossard onside. Good decision from the assistant on this right-hand side. Velvet slippers touch there from Leandro Trossard. Just takes the ball down, cuts inside, then cuts the ball back across Gauchi, low down to his right-hand side to put the game well out of Port Vale's reach. So it's just fantastic individual skill there from Leandro Trossard. If you're being hypercritical, then maybe Deborah should get a little bit closer. Mikel Arteta will be delighted with the attitude of the players. You know, got a little bit sloppy on occasions with the passing. But when you're looking to put the game to bed, you just need a little bit of quality. Is exactly what we've shown in both goals.
Here is Dowman. Less than a minute left on the clock, and space is opening up in front of Arsenal's teenage talents. Dowman with the shots. It was charged out. It needed to be as well. Jesse Deborah getting the vital intervention. Ranieri trying to find a yard of space. Stinging the palms of Joe Gauchi. Arsenal and Mikel Arteta take their first step towards Wembley. It's a convincing scoreline in the end, and Arsenal did dominate possession, but Port Vale were good value for money under Darren Moore. They were compact, they were tough to break down, but Arsenal remained professional. A goal from Eberechi in the first half, and then Leandro Trossard once more coming off the bench to dispatch excellently in the second half. And Arsenal do progress to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Finishes here, Port Vale 0, Arsenal 2.